Happy Sunday. Welcome to Amayou Raw, Real, and Uncut Sunday edition. Wait, I always do it on Sunday, so I guess it's really not a Sunday edition. This is the keto edition, though. We're going to talk all about keto real quick. This will probably be a less than 20-minute video. So I'm just going to wait for a few folks to get in so that if anybody has any questions, I can just address them as they come. Also, this is a public video, so to my friends, there may be some randoms that come in here at crazy. Don't interact with them, okay? Don't do it. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a minute. I'm watching ridiculousness while I'm waiting on people to come in. Oh, and this braid, we're gonna talk about we'll talk about my little lonely braid in the back too. All right, looks like I got a viewer. Oh, they gone. See, they came in so quick. I wonder who these people are that pop in and pop out before I can even say, hey, how you doing? Happy Sunday, any of that good stuff. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm not going to wait for people to join just because I'll have all this like dead space in the beginning of the video, and I don't want to have that. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about this braid. You see this braid right here? Okay, so what had happened, the braid came out and I haven't put a new one back in yet, so we're just going to ignore this. So that's been explained, so we're going to move forward. We're going to go ahead and talk about keto. For those of you who follow my Instagram, you know, hi Chantra, know that I have been doing a 3-week keto challenge. So what that is for me is I like to do little challenges because sometimes when you're looking at your goals and they're kind of far off, it can be a little bit discouraging. But if you say, okay, so my goal this month is 4 pounds, or my goal this month is no sweets, or my goal this next 10 days is to work out every day. When you do smaller goals like that, it's just easier to kind of stay on track and give you little things to accomplish. So hey EJ. So right now I'm doing a 3-week keto challenge. I got through like the first 6 days. By the way, I'm doing dirty keto. I'll explain all that in a second. I got through 6 days and I had a funeral to go to. So I went to the funeral, and of course hey you guys, of course the food at the repast was just definitely not keto friendly. And I was just like, bump it, I'm going off keto. So I went off keto that day. And then that kind of spiraled into the next day. So then the next day I was just like, I went to the gym, but I still was not eating keto yet. So that's what happened. So I got off for 2 days. I'm back now. Not last night, but the night before that, I had a little peanut butter binge that I went on. What had happened, I wanted some peanut butter, okay? I wanted some peanut butter really bad, so I had some. Now, this is the peanut butter that I had. I'm not getting paid for this promotion. But this is the peanut butter that I had. It doesn't have any additional sugar in it. So this one has 6 total carbs, and then it has 2 grams of fiber. So when you're doing keto, when you're counting your carbs, you subtract the fiber from the carbs to get the net carbs. 6 minus 2, that's 4 net carbs. So it really wasn't that bad. But I probably had like 6. I know I scraped it and everything. I probably had like 6 tablespoons of peanut butter that night just because I was craving sweet things. So other than that, and my 2 days off while I was on while I was at the funeral, I've been sticking to it. So let's go ahead and break down keto. For those of you who don't know, hey Linda, wave at my auntie Linda. So I'm gonna go ahead and break down the different types of keto. So you have regular keto, which is eating clean for the most part. You're eating grass-fed butters. Your meat is clean, organic. Excuse me, you're not really eating a lot of processed foods, like you're not doing the pork rinds and bacon all the time. You're eating clean, you're eating steaks, you can have ham and you can have cuts of meat, but it's just not a lot of processed food when you're doing regular, clean keto. Also with keto, you're doing 75% fats, 20% protein, 5% carbs, which usually, will you lose weight? Absolutely you'll lose weight, whether you do it dirty or clean. Hey Brandon Marsh. Oh, I miss you too, Auntie Linda. Where was I? Oh, and 5% carbs. So the carbs are usually going to be between 20 and 30 carbs. And when you're doing keto, you take your amount of carbs and you subtract your amount of fiber in that. And that's how you get your net carbs. So whenever you see something that says 4 net carbs, that's usually because it may have 10 grams of carbs and then 6 grams of fiber. And they just subtracted that and they did the math for you. So that's the breakdown of it. That's where it's a little bit more different different than Atkins, because a lot of people will compare it to Atkins. I compare it to Atkins. Only thing with Atkins is they were doing a higher amount of protein. Now, when you do a higher amount of protein, that can kick you out of ketosis. So that's why we're doing kind of a moderate, lower amount of protein. Okay. So that's regular keto. Then you have lazy keto. Lazy ketoers aren't tracking all of their calories. They aren't tracking every macronutrient. You're usually just doing it kind of off the top of your head. That's what lazy keto is. You're like, oh, this is low carb. I'll do that. But you're not actually looking at how many calories you're consuming, how many grams of everything you're consuming. You're just kind of doing it the lazy way. And then you have dirty keto. Okay. Now, some people, they'll be like, you don't do dirty keto, yada, yada, yada. But if you're losing weight and that's what your goal is, then you may want to do dirty keto until you can transition into a cleaner keto where you're doing more meal preps and things like that. So dirty keto is the bacon wrapped asparagus. It is the pork rinds. It is little treats like this. Okay. I'm going to show you a few of my little things that I have. But dirty keto is you're still tracking everything, but it's not like, oh, I'm going to make sure I get this organic spinach and all this. You're basically just doing the best you can with what you have to work with. So what I'm doing right now is dirty keto. I am 12 days into this 3-week keto journey. I think I've lost actually about 4 pounds, give or take. I haven't done an official weigh-in, sorry, but I will do one soon. Whenever I do my weigh-ins, let me just tell you this. Whenever you do a weigh-in, whenever you're tracking your weight loss, this is what you need to do. 1, use the same scale, okay? Use the same scale every single time. 2, wear the same thing. I prefer that same thing being nothing. That's why I have a scale at home. And 3, weigh yourself at the same time of week every week. So if it's Friday mornings that you do it every Friday morning. If it's in the evening, which I don't know why you'd want to do that because you're going to be full of food and it's going to make you think that you gained weight, then do it. But the thing about it is consistency. So just wanted to throw that out there. Okay, now I'm going to show you all a couple of things that I've been using doing dirty keto. Again, I'm doing dirty keto, okay? I need my treats. So I already showed y'all one thing that I have. These right here, these sugar-free candies, okay? I needed these because, okay, I didn't need them, but I really wanted them because I really was having a chocolate craving. And I was just like, I need something or I'm going to lose it. So when you're doing some sugar-free stuff that will usually have sugar alcohols in them, and you actually can subtract that from your carbohydrates as well. So 5 pieces of these candies have 24 carbs in it, but they have 20 grams of sugar alcohols, which you can subtract, and they have 3 grams of dietary fiber. So technically, one serving is only 1 carb. You said they sound gross. They actually don't taste bad. They actually taste like regular chocolate. So that's just I'm just saying, it's just one of my things. It's one of the things that I have. Excuse me. Another thing that I have, all this stuff is empty because obviously I'm eating the stuff. None of this, no one's paying me to do any of this. Another thing that I have is these. This is like my best, like, little secret right here because I just found them like maybe a couple weeks ago. So this one is a little higher. It has 35 carbohydrates, but it has 28 grams of fiber. So this is your whole daily need of fiber right here. So if you are sensitive to fiber, just know that you're probably going to be regular eating these. It hasn't really affected me in any way. As you can see on the front, it says 3 grams of fiber. But I freaking love these. Like, I've probably had 4 bags this week. But remember, when you do the math, you do your 35 grams of carbohydrates and 28 grams of fiber. So this is like 7 grams of net carbs. But for me, it's worth it. These are pretty good too. Not as good as the chocolate, but that's because it has the sugar alcohols in it. So those are 2 of my things. Also, I showed you all this early, peanut butter. As long as you get a no sugar added peanut butter, you're good. This one has 6 grams of carbohydrates, but it has 2 grams of fiber. So that's what? 4 net carbs. And you can see it's empty because I killed it. But, that's that. Okay. One more thing I want to talk to you. Hey, Sam. One more thing I want to talk to you guys about is bulletproof coffees. You probably have heard me refer to a bulletproof coffee in the past just because I pretty much have them almost every day. Ooh, my head is starting to hurt. Sorry. Anyway, I have bulletproof coffees just about every day. When you're like changing your diet dramatically, usually you want to keep something. You want to hold on to something that you usually have. And for me, that thing is, oh, you want a coffee fast? Oh, bless your heart. I hope you'll be okay, EJ. But coffee for me is one of those things. So what I'm doing is I'm having bulletproof coffees. What is a bulletproof coffee? A bulletproof coffee has coffee, a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of MCT oil, and a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. You put all that together, you whip it up in the blender, boom, that's your bulletproof coffee. Also, for those of us who need a little something sweet, a little something, you can put a little bit of monk fruit or some other type of stevia type of sugar. Where did I get these from? Erythritol, anything. MCT oil. I'm going to show you that in a second. Yeah, so for those of us who need a little something extra to make it sweet, you can use a couple of these. I use this or I use Splenda. Not supposed to use Splenda, but I do it anyway, and I'm still getting good results, so boom. Okay, so I'm going to show you the MCT oil. I'm so good, like I brought everything with me. Okay, you see, this is the pure MCT oil. As you can see, it says on it, weight management, thermogenic, supports healthy body composition. See? Boom. You see how messy the bottle is? That's because it's in this freaking container and it's like difficult to like pour it out and all that good stuff. Usually about your second or third day doing keto, if you're doing it strictly and you are restricting those carbohydrates, you're going to start to feel like you have no freaking energy. This is my 4th time doing keto. Feeling like that. Oh, that's just my computer. Oh, I need to do my antivirus stuff. Anyway, feeling like you have no energy is it's kind of disheartening because you want to be able to do the things you normally do, especially if you're already active. If you're someone who's already working out and you're used to your body being fueled by carbohydrates, this change, that second or third day when you start moving in slow motion, that's when the MCT oil comes in handy. This stuff saved me. At first, I was only doing 1 tablespoon and I wasn't really feeling the energy boost from it. My best friend, you can follow her on IG, Tammy Does Keto. I'll put a link somewhere here. I don't know where. Maybe in the comments. She's doing keto. She was like, oh, use 2 tablespoons. I was like, I can use 2 tablespoons? I didn't know. I thought I had to use 1 tablespoon. So I increased mine to 2 tablespoons and it really helped me from feeling like crap on that second or third day. It really helps with your energy. So that's that. A couple other things. Another sugar-free candy that I got. I actually just picked this one up. These are like some little caramel delights. These have a gang of sugar alcohol in it. So these are like 3 carbs for 2 candies. They're individually wrapped, which I love because I don't know. I just like the fact that they're individually wrapped. I don't know. But I had one today and it was actually pretty good. There's that. Also, I am back on my CLA. I take this stuff faithfully when I'm taking it because you can't dilly-dally around with it. So is keto a lifestyle kind of diet or something to do to lose weight quick? Both. Some people decide that once they're on that keto, once they're doing that ketogenic diet, they feel like it's something that is realistic for them. And depending on the individual, it is. And even if you get to my plan, it is depending on the person and what their preference is. Now, if you're a person who knows that you love pasta, you're not going to be trying to do keto because you cannot have pasta. You can have some zoodles. You can get your little zoodle maker and just whip that up. But if you know that you love pasta, then you won't be able to do this for the rest of your life. But what you could do, and this is what I plan on doing once I get to my goal, is still low carb it. I'm going to still be doing low carb. If it's someone's birthday and there's cake, I'm going to have some cake. Okay? But that may be all of the carbohydrates that I have for the day. So that's that. One last product excuse me. I saw this. Hey, Lee. I saw this on Dr. Oz. And let me just tell you, first of all, this is the vanilla coconut swirl one. I already freaking love vanilla. So I was like, this must just be for me because it's vanilla. And I'm doing the MCT oil and I'm doing the heavy whipping cream. But with this, I do 2 tablespoons of this and I don't put the heavy whipping cream in because it's already creamy. What? And the way that, I don't know if y'all can see this. Oh, shoot. I don't know if y'all can see this, but the way that the container is, like, it's not going to spill all over the outside of the bottle. This is awesome. Some came out a little bit. So, yeah. So this is like my new favorite product. I'm going to do a video. This is just like the MCT oil, except like I said, you could just replace your MCT oil and your heavy whipping cream with just one product. So now you can just put two things in your bulletproof coffee and boom, done. Hey, if any of y'all want to share this video, feel free. Like I said, I saw this on Dr. Oz with Montel, and I think it's awesome. Someone said that I should try it on its own. I'm thinking about doing it right now, but I don't have anything to put it in. I've got this peanut butter spoon. Let me just put a little on my finger and see if I can. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Okay. It's like all over the place. Doesn't taste bad though. Yeah, I got a little mess to clean up now, but I thought I could just like make a little bit come out. That was a bad idea. It smells good though. It's not sweet, of course, but it's nice and creamy. I'm sure there's like some recipes with it that you can use other than bulletproof coffee. And I'm definitely going to have to try some of those. But, yeah. So that is it. Oh, yeah. One more thing. One more of my little hacks, cheats, whatever. I love carbonated beverages. I don't drink them all the time, but sometimes I want them. So I'll just do a little Sprite Zero. I like it because it doesn't have any food coloring in it. And it's no carbs. So I already had 2 of these today. Shouldn't have done that. But, you know, you have to find little alternative things to do when you're, you know, trying to do different things and you're just trying to eat healthier. Is this clean? No, I already told you I'm doing dirty keto, so it is what it is. I may graduate to clean keto one day. If you're wondering about this, I explained this in the earlier part of the video, okay? My braid fell out. I'm going to put it back in maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight. I don't know. But anyway, so that's it. That is all I have to share with you all about my keto experience. If anybody's on here, still, it looks like I only have 3 people, and you have any questions about keto, feel free to ask me right quick. I will stay on for another few minutes. Oh, see, I'm at 18 minutes already, so I did good. I'll stay on for another few minutes just to see if anybody has any questions for me. I am not a doctor, but this is my 4th time doing keto, and I have learned a few things. Also, another thing, I got this soon. This is calm. This is magnesium. This is going to help you stay regular while you're on keto. Now, what I usually will do is I'll just take in a little like super colon cleanse pill or something like that. But what you should be doing is increasing your magnesium. Because you will get stopped up. Well, let me not say you will. I got stopped up. Nobody told me when I first started keto that you need to make sure that doesn't happen. It had been 4 days, y'all. 4 days. But, you know, finally things moved. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. I thought I was going to end up in the hospital. That's how bad it was. But, you know, now I know about the magnesium. Also, some people say that the MCT oil helps them to stay regular too while they're on it. I don't feel like I've had that experience with it. I have just been increasing my fibrous vegetables. So I will have like broccoli or spinach, mostly spinach. That's what I mainly go to. But yeah, that's it. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Hey, Unique J Faith. That's it. That's all I've got. I don't see any questions. So I think everybody is good to go. I'll leave it. I look beautiful. I am going to do a 1 minute. I think I'm gonna start doing like a 1 minute series altogether. Like, but I'm gonna do a 1 minute bulletproof coffee video just so people can see. I've been meaning to do that for so long and I haven't. And the reason I hadn't done it was because I'm like, there's already bulletproof coffee videos out there, but you know there aren't any with me in it, so why not, right? People might want to see me doing my bulletproof coffee video. I don't know. But that's it. Is anyone oh yeah, so EJ, you said you've been doing keto, you just didn't even know it. Probably. Or either you've been low carbing. Most people, you don't usually accidentally do keto just because that's 20 to 30 carbs. You can have an apple and that's you broke keto. So you probably been doing like a lazy keto maybe. Oh, as far as the noodles. Oh yeah, no. I like noodles. So for me, like I said, it's probably not going to be like a whole lifestyle thing, but I am going to be more conscious of the carbohydrates that I'm putting in my body and just trying to maintain, because I've made it to, you know, my goal weight, which is 145, 140. I think I'm leaning more towards 140 now just because I want to have a larger cushion of where I can like gain a few pounds and still feel cute in my clothes. Excuse me. So I think that, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to try to go for the 140. I'm just going to go gung-ho. I was going to say balls to the walls. Is that okay? Did I say that? My mom might be watching. Oh, well. Balls to the wall. I might just go gung-ho and just try and hit that 140 mark. So, yeah, your comfortable weight is 132. Oh, man, there's some more MCT oil on here. I didn't see it. Oh, so my number 8 and 9. Oh, dear. Hopefully that doesn't mess that up. Yeah, my comfy weight, 140 is like my goal, but just because I have like focus on weightlifting more so over the past couple of years, that's why I kind of give myself that cushion. So what I probably need to do is just have a goal body fat percentage. I don't know what that is right now, so I probably need to measure that. Maybe I'll go to the gym and have them measure it for me in the morning. We'll see. So you go, girl. You're my inspiration. See, Lee talking because she's like super thin already. But, you know, we're going to both stay healthy. Yes. Yeah, I am a little taller than you two. I am 5'6". I'm really only 5'5" and 3/4. But 5'6" just sounds a lot better. So, all right. I don't see any questions. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Amayou Raw, Real, and Uncut Keto Edition. Also, my boyfriend is doing keto right now, so that makes it really easy. However, when I go down for his birthday, I will definitely be breaking keto. We're having cake. We're going to have so much fun. I'm like so excited. All right. All right. I don't see any questions or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I didn't have any trolls come on, so yay to that. And hopefully I'll be introducing you all to my guy soon. Did I like turn super red when I started talking about him? I love. All right. All right, EJ, I will talk to you soon. Everybody have a good night. This has been Amayou Raw, Real, and Uncut Keto Edition. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, that's okay. Have a great day. Bye.